Hi everyone and welcome to Triple M Adventures with Bill. This video was prompted by one of my subscribers who was having a problem with the battery percentage on their jumper T16. So this video will help you set up the battery percentage on the front screen of your jumper T16. Firstly, let's go to OpenTX Companion and put the settings in for the battery percentage there. So I'm going to open up my last backup, my jumper T6. I'm going to go to the take N, which is the one I'm setting up at the moment. Okay, we need to simulate the radio.
Disarm motors, mode 1. Thermal mode off.
Then we need to hit the telemetry button. And then the page up. We need to go down to where it says settings. So hit the plus key and then push enter. Okay, now we are at the top, we're over here, we're showing the normal battery voltage. So if we push plus, we'll go to the next box and then push enter. So we need to select a gauge. So we're going to say it's already on gauge, so let's push enter. Then we are going to push enter again, which brings us to the source. And the source we need to do is hit the plus button and just keep going over. And we have to go minus to go to battery. Oops, daisy. Minus to go to battery. And then push enter. Then hit the plus key and go down. There are two ways we can set the voltage percentage up in the widget. The first one would be to set it up so it gives us a percentage of the overall battery capacity. Now, I personally wouldn't use that one because you're going to have to remember what percentage you would have to stop using the radio and then recharge. And the second one is to give a percentage of what the usable voltage is left in the battery. So in other words, I would say like its capacity. So the first setting we have to put in is 0. Well, I'll speed this up. There we go, there's 0. Now we're going to go into the maximum and put 84. I wish there was a quicker way of doing this. I can't type the figure in, but I want to show you how it's done. And there we go, 84. Now if we push enter and return, if you look at the screen, it says 85%. So this should be 85% of the 8.4 range of the battery. Let me check it. Okay, I've checked that and that percentage is correct. Now, all we need to do is to change the first figure, the minimum in the widget, to say 60. And then it will display the capacity that we have left in the battery. So therefore, you could fly to 0 and it should be safe as long as you set the settings up in your radio correctly for the battery voltage. So let's go back and just change the setting and then I can show you the result on the screen. We're on the widget, so let's push enter and then the plus key to go down to widget settings and push enter. And now we need to go down to the 0, push enter on your keyboard again and then plus until we get to 60. Okay, push OK and then we can tap return, return, and there's our percentage at 45%. So my radio is showing me I've got 45% usable capacity left in my battery. So if you take 8.4 less 6, that gives 2.4. So this is saying 7.1. So that means I've used just over half of the capacity of the battery. So the meter is working correctly. Now if we switch over to the radio, I'll show you the settings. You can see my batteries are showing 50% and 86%. 50% is the available voltage and 86% is the percentage of the total of the battery. So let's go to telemetry and then page up and we'll scroll down to top bar setup, and now you can see each one of the widgets at the top bar. Let's click. I'm going to go to widget settings. As you can see, their bat is selected and the minimum is 60 and the maximum is 84. And then for the other version, we're going to go to the widget and this one is set up 0 and 84. and that gives us our readings on the front of the radio. As I've already said, I probably would only use this one, but for demonstration purposes I've put both of them on my screen. I just wanted to show you my simple spreadsheet that the figures are correct on the radio. What I've got at the top is my maximum voltage, which is 8.4, then the low, which is 6. So that gives me a available of 2.4. So the current reading is 72. So as a percentage of the overall battery voltage, it should be 86. The amount used so far is 1.2 volts, and the remaining is 1.2. So therefore that should be 50% available. And that's exactly what my radio is showing. I just want to go back to when I set the settings up in OpenTX Companion. They wouldn't save. I tried to save them, but it wouldn't save those settings. So obviously you cannot, when you're in simulation, you cannot save those settings. So you would have to set the battery percentage settings up on your radio itself, and then back it up to OpenTX Companion if you want to make sure you have a backup. Thanks for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you really enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel, and please share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching. Happy flying. Stay safe out there. Bye for now. Bye.
Disarm motors.